Hey guys, so for today's look, we are starting off with a completely fresh face. I'm gonna start everything from the beginning for this video. We're going to be covering literally like one of my go-to looks when I am either going to an interview, running a little late for work and don't really have time to do like an elaborate eye look. If I'm just kind of like gonna be out and about running some errands and I just kind of want like a fresh look, this is my go-to look. And it is like the no makeup look. So it's like she got a cute little glow going on. Do she or don't she have on any makeup? So that's the look we're going to be doing today. Before we get started, please do not forget, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll be able to tell if you hit it because I'm watching you. Hit that subscribe button. And again, if you want to stay connected with me, make sure you are following me on all social media platforms, Twitter and Instagram. Brittany No Spears, Facebook, Brittany Joy. Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I've got a lot of questions about brows, so this is the pencil that I use. I've been using this for quite some time. I use the shade 4. And this is how it looks, and then the packaging for it is nice too. It says 12-hour wear, waterproof. Oh, I just hit myself in the mouth, Lord. So that's the box it comes in. There's actually product in this box because I just re-upped and bought a new one, but that's the pencil that we're going to use. What I did before I started filming is I did shape my brows up a little bit. I really don't go get them waxed or threaded or anything like that. I have this little apparatus here, which is like a little razor. It's a little razor. That's how it looks. And this is what I use to shape it. It's battery operated, so if you push it up, boom, push it down to turn it off. That's what I use to just shape my eyebrows up a little bit, clean up the excess hairs. Before we start getting the brows on though, I am going to take a little bit of brow gel by Anastasia. I like to do this to keep them, I just feel like my brow pencil goes on a lot better when I do this first. So this is just something Now, if you notice, and I've covered this in a couple of videos, in my early videos, where I start doing my brows for you guys, when I start putting on the brow, when I start filling in my brows, I don't start from here. So I like how that looks naturally on its own. So as you see, I kind of start from like in this area with my foundation, with getting that brow together, getting that brow on. And so I took it out, maybe right there. Again, this is gonna be like a very natural look. And I use this because it's, at the end of the day, it's makeup. So it's makeup, but I'm doing a natural, no makeup look. But we know it's makeup. It just looks as though it's not makeup. So, anywho, I like to start here. And for this look, I'm not doing like a big dramatic brow. We're just kind of gonna go with it. And so then I take it here at my arch and bring my line over some. And then I just do a little bit of filling in there. Take it over it at the top. Then I'm gonna take the end of my brush, the spoolie part of my pencil, and brush it out. And then we're going to go ahead and do the exact same thing on this eye. All right, so now to clean them up, I'm gonna take these two items here. The first item is my Fenty Beauty Concealer, the shade 330. It's like that. Then the second one is my LA Girl Pro Concealer, HD High Definition, in the shade Fawn. What I like to do, I like to use the Fenty 330 at the bottom, and I just add a little bit. Don't really need to drag it down first before I start to spread it out. That avoids it getting too much into the brow. And then I take it and gently go and just clean that up under there. So once I've done that, I then go in with this brush here to blend it out. And sometimes if I put enough product there and blend it down, it can actually serve as base for my shadow. But I did a little bit because I've already just squeezed out a little bit product, and then I just kind of wipe it off some. Is I take it and I go here, and I just kind of stop right there at that part, that point. Take the brush, take my same brush, pull it up, and bring it on down. And see, with using a shade that's a little bit closer to the skin tone, it just looks natural. And then I still take the same little brush that I used to blend it out with, and I just buff that on out. And then sometimes you might find that you need just a little bit more, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There we go. And that, my friend, is how I do my brows. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to this one. And there we have it. To finish them off, I'm going to go in with my 24-hour brow setter from Benefits. And this just keeps them in place. You know, it's hot outside. Don't want them to go anywhere. Don't want them sliding off. There we go. What we're going to do is, I'm going to start off with our foundation. And for our foundation, we're going to use the shade Guinea. It's a shade with the Juvia's Place foundation stick. Take it like so. And we're gonna go ahead, use our foundation brush to blend it out. But before we blend it out, I'm gonna spray my brush with a little bit of finishing spray. Just think the foundation moves and sets a lot better when I do that. It's summertime, going outside, might have to put on a mask if I'm around a bunch of people, or well, if I'm around anybody, I have to put on my mask. But you just never know what you're going to be doing. So it's good to spray and keep it in place. And I notice it stays in place better when I do spray my blush with finishing spray and put on my mask. The makeup does not come off as much. So we're going to blend it. And speaking of masks, I know that they're really, really uncomfortable. I know, I get it. I have my mask on every day for almost 9 hours because, you know, I wear it while I'm at work, and I get it. It's uncomfortable, but guess what? They save lives. So, if we want to someday, and if we hope to someday live in a world where this terrible virus does not, you know, take over and wipe us all completely out, wear your mask. Again, we know it's uncomfortable. We know it's not fashionable. But we also know that it can help save lives. So put your mask on. There's nothing political about wearing a mask at all. You're just simply looking out for not only yourself, but the people around you. That's one of the downfalls of the world today. We're so wrapped up in self, where we do not take into account how our actions and what we can do, what we do, impact others around us. So we make a big deal about something as simple as putting on a mask. Put your mask on. That's all I'm saying. But we have our foundation blended out. Gonna go with our concealer. For our concealer, we're using concealer by Juvia's Place in the shade 18. And I'm not gonna put too much. Again, I'm not even really big on dragging the concealer completely out. This concealer spreads really, really well. I am gonna let that dry down a little bit. And I'm gonna take my brush. In my last video, I talked about how I now use a brush to blend the concealer. That's blended. We got us a nice look going on right there. I'm gonna take my concealer that I'm gonna use, the shade Truffle Fenty foundation stick. Still using it, still love it. It's here, it's not going anywhere. I'm gonna take, so I'm going into the eye just a little bit, but I'm not going all the way down the nose like I would usually do, because I just want it to be very, very simple. I want it to look natural. Shape up that forehead. I'm just playing. I really, really love my forehead. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Taking my brush to blend my concealer out. See, right there. Without taking it all the way down my nose, it just keeps the natural shape of the nose. We've concealed and contoured. Now our next move will be to go ahead and set everything in place using the shade Kalahari for our setting powder, and it is of course by Juvia's Place. Before I get that open though, I want to cover up my dress in my little scarf. This is something that I find myself having to do like in the morning before work so that I don't get setting powder on my clothes, because depending on what you're wearing, no matter how hard you try to dust it off, that setting powder don't go nowhere. And I'm like, darn it. Especially if I have on black. That's where the issue comes in. If I'm wearing black, and I wear black a lot, where I get setting powder on my clothes, and it's a no-no. It's a no-no. So to set our everything in place, just taking my setting powder here. Put it there. Keep this area from getting oily. And what I'm going to do while that setting powder bakes is we're going to apply our mascara. And for the mascara, we are using Damn Girl by Too Faced Cosmetics. It is a waterproof mascara. Now for this look, I'm not putting on lashes. I have lash extensions in. They are very, very natural, very new, very natural. I got them for the first time about a week and a half ago. It's had very, very minimum shedding. My homegirl Cindy did them, so shout out to Cindy. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see you on the 3rd so we can do a feel. But I have lash extensions in, and so we're going to be just using some mascara just to make those lashes pop a little bit. Again, I want this look to look very, very natural, very simple. I don't need the big extra lashes that I would usually do for like a glam look. This is just something, a look that we can do everyday look. And so I'm taking my mascara and putting it on here, and see, we get some more volume with mascara. There we go. And there we have it. We've blended our setting powder out. We've set our contour. Don't mind me, y'all. We've set our contour. Right now I'm going to spray a little bit of setting spray on. If you know me, you know that I really like setting my setting spray on before putting on my beautiful highlighters and the blushes. I just feel like it's a better transition and a better feel on my skin. To each its own. There's no right or wrong way for this. Whatever works for you, works for you. I'm using the Continuous Setting Mist by Morphe. That is one of my faves. So what I'm going to use for our blush, I got some new palettes and stuff. Makeup always makes me happy. But I got 2 new blush palettes. Ordered them both from Juvia's place. The Sahara Blush Volume 1. And it has some really, really pretty colors. And then I got the Sahara Blush Volume 2. So today, to keep in the theme and the feeling of kind of keeping it all natural, we're going to use the Volume 2 palette, and I'm going to use the blush that's in the shade Tau. It's this one up here. That's that. Just adds a little bit of color back into the face. It's a pretty color too. It's really soft. It has like an orangey tint to it. Ordered some of the loose highlighters. I thought that was really cool, a really cool concept, a loose highlighter. And so we have the Royalty one, which it's kind of goldy. That's cute. The Royalty one is the one that we're going to use today. It's the only one that's opened. But then we also have the Royalty 2. Looks like it might be a little bit darker. We have the Nubian, which is Nefertiti. What it's called. Got that one. And then we have one that's a little bronzer, which is also by the Nubian, and it's Nubian. And so there'll be a couple of more videos coming at a later date where we go a little bit more into detail for those. But I really want to go ahead and use Royalty 1 because there is some in the top. I'm gonna just take it and go there. Even with a no makeup look, I love a little glow, and that's some glow. We're glowing. That's nice. I like that. I still like a little bit of glow. Yo. And then take our little brush here. There we go. And I do like to pop a little bit in the corners of my eyes to give that like awake look. Don't want to look too sleepy. That's the look so far. That's how we keep it really, really simple. I'm gonna go ahead and apply our lip liner from ColourPop. Our lip liner from ColourPop, and I'm going to use our lip gloss Social Butterfly from Too Faced Cosmetics. It's part of the Jordan Woods collection. Shout out to Jordan Woods. She's so pretty. I love her. But that's the gloss that we're using. And guys, that is all. We're done. This the look. Ooh, I done filmed this whole video with no earrings. Oh well, thank you guys for tuning in. That's the look. So this is like my no makeup routine. This is pretty much what I do when I'm getting ready for work and I still want to put a little something on my face. It's very quick, it's very easy, and it's interview friendly, school friendly, work friendly, errand friendly, wherever you're going where you really want to put something on your face but you don't want to do too much. So this is like the go-to look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I didn't post any content last week, took a little break, but I am back. I will be trying to get back on my weekly routine. Again, like, subscribe, share, make sure you stay connected. Brittany No Spirits on Twitter and Instagram, Brittany Joy on Facebook. Thank you guys for coming back. Please have a nice day. And wear your mask. That's it. Thank you. I don't know what that was. I'm so awkward sometimes. Thank you guys for coming back. Enjoy. Bye.